everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn. All right, Capricorns, we're all busy. We're all ready to get into this Christmas, last couple days of Christmas season. So I'm going to get right into it and pull out your 3 romance angel messages for this week. This is going to be the December 22nd to the 28th weekly reading for you. And of course, just take what applies to you and disregard the rest. We're going to get out, for those of you who aren't used to my channel, I pull out 3 romance angel messages. Then I pull out 3 of your animal spirits, and then we get right into your spreads. Okay, guys? So let's just see, what is Capricorn looking forward to this week? Straight out, we have honeymoon. It's been coming out for quite a lot of the weekly readings. I think a lot of you certainly are going to be enjoying holiday time away. This could be the one, Capricorn. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And we have let go of control issues. This is a card that does come up a lot for your weekly readings and your love readings, the monthlies at least. So let's just see what that all means for you. All right, guys? So let's go ahead and get into your actual animal spirits. Now, animal spirits can come in the form of energies being made available to you. They can represent individuals that you may or may not be dealing with. Sometimes they can also represent a stage or a path that you're about to enter in your life that may be new. So let's just see, again, what the 3 animal spirits for your week may be. And again, you may resonate with one or none or all of them, and that's fine. All right, Capricorn. Let's see here. All right, guys, so straight out we have the snake, earth energy. We have the cosmic egg associated with the 7th chakra, the final card in the animal spirit deck. And we have the firefly associated with great bouts of inspiration, right? Moments of inspiration coming in. Air energy, of course. So let me go ahead and review these animal spirits, and then we can get right into your spread, my lovely Capricorn. So the snake represents earth energy, and it really represents the potential that we have for creative communication, right? For creativity, for expressing ourselves in a creative way. The potential is always there, right? And this is an earth animal spirit, so it's the potential for how much of our creative energy we can actually manifest, right? So building projects, bringing things into the material world that are expressions of your artistry. This could be writing songs, writing symphonies, creating works of art, invention, all of this sort of material examples of our creative force, right? And so the snake is coming into your life right now, Capricorn, to really open your eyes to that side of yourself. Certainly Capricorns are very sort of industrious, hardworking. But of course, Capricorn, you're also associated with the Devil card in Tarot, and the Devil card is one of the highest cards for creative energy. So you definitely have this ability to manifest your ideas in the real world. Now, the cosmic egg is associated with the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra, and this is all about completion. Letting go, releasing yourself from the past, releasing yourself from any kind of suffering, completion, total rebirth. And of course, here we have also the egg, which is colored with the multicolors of creative force as well. So again, this sort of regeneration, this rebirth in yourself, and this new kind of baseline for creative expression, right? Can indicate also burning off of karma, right? So it can be that you're coming to a stage in your life where you have burned off some negative karma. You're ready now to sort of reset the clock or sort of begin to experience your positive karma coming in, because whatever you've sort of had to balance, whatever, the balance sheet, right? The karmic balance sheet. To a certain degree, you've paid that price, right? You've done enough. You've paid enough, and now it's time for a rebalancing in that way in your life, right? But more than anything, this is the ultimate card for completion, and certainly for some of you, you're going to be finding yourself in a stage right now where you've completed something major in your life, a certain aspect of your life, and you're very much ready now to sort of realign your baseline and move forward from there. Now, the firefly is associated with air energy. And just as in nature, the firefly is brilliant, right? But it's associated with bursts of inspiration. Inspiration that can come very quickly and disappear very quickly. So it's at a time like this, and this is very conducive or complementary to these other cards, because at a time when perhaps your creative energy is a little bit dry, drab, gray, not really flowing, and you need some inspiration, the firefly is the perfect type of animal spirit energy you want to come into your life. However, in order to make the most out of these bursts of inspiration, you must be aware. And so when this energy is around you, it's a time when you really should be keeping your eyes open for signs, messages, signals, because you can get inspiration anywhere. You can get inspiration from nature. You can get inspiration from songs, films, events, exchanges with people. There's all kinds of things in life that can give you inspiration if you open your eyes and pay attention. All right, Capricorn, let's pull out your spreads. We're going to pull out anywhere from 4 to 6 3-card spreads for you. And these forecasts or spreads are separate from each other. They are not meant for they're not meant for the same Capricorn, right? Now, you may resonate with one spread and none of the rest, or you may resonate with parts of multiple spreads, and that's fine. But if you only resonate with a little bit of one, or just one forecast, and you don't resonate with the other ones, that's okay, because they're really not meant to be for necessarily the same Capricorn. These are different sets of experiences for different individuals, right? And even still, this reading will not be for all Capricorns, because of course we can't encapsulate all of your experiences in one 25-minute video. All right, guys, let's see what you're up against this week, my lovelies. Straight out, we have Hanged Man energy, 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Wow. All right, straight out the gate. Hanged Man energy talks about a huge awakening because of inspiration coming in. Absolutely, Firefly energy is at play. Perhaps Snake energy as well. Waking up and realizing that something now has come into your view that has absolutely inspired you to move forward, absolutely inspired you to now put your best foot forward. You're not willing to sort of just hang about and be lazy and just sort of chug along, right? This is what the Hanged Man is all about. It's about a huge awakening that comes, but it always comes as a result of something that has inspired him. And up until now, the energy that has been around him has been quite sort of dull and boring, and nothing really that he felt like putting most of his effort or his best foot forward for, right? And so inspiration comes in, and some of you Capricorns are absolutely waking up to that inspiration. You're met with the 10 of Pentacles. It's quite interesting because 10 of Pentacles is also completion, right? It's completion in a certain area of your life in a sense that you have everything. You have the money, the career, the rewards, the family, right? The happy family life, the happy children, right? The longevity, right? And so 10 of Pentacles talks about completion and wealth. And completion and wealth means that you are also wealthy on an emotional level, right? That you can see the rewards and the wealth that you have in your life as far as relationships are concerned, and happy family connections as well. And I think for a lot of you, this is coming in for you this week, certainly as a result maybe of the holiday season, coming together with family. And so there's this nice sort of completion to everything in this penultimate week of 2019. Nevertheless, I'm going to say this inspiration that's coming in may have something to do with this family sort of affair. Some of you may be indeed in a family business, or the inspiration that's coming in and waking you up right now may be impacting the family in some way, in a way to sort of, not only is this completion, 10s are completion, but within the 10, there's also the beginning of something new, right? And so not only have you come to a very complete state in terms of all the blessings are there, all of the wish fulfillment is there, but there's an inspiration that has come in for you to almost right away take this immediately to another level. And you round the week off with a High Priestess. High Priestess is the highest card for intuitive ability and self-confidence. And in a lot of ways, it's quite interesting because it's like it opens up. You know, you have so much completion here, Capricorn. We have the cosmic egg, we have the Ten of Pentacles. It only almost seems to be that inspiration comes in to open up your life in a whole new avenue, right? A completely new avenue. This could be a spiritual sort of endeavor. This could be a different type of business endeavor, right? Or career endeavor. Whatever the case may be, inspiration has come in. And by the end of the week, I think that your intuitive ability rises as well because you find out exactly in terms of your life, you find out or you know in the back of your mind exactly how to make the most of this inspiration that has come in for you. I'm going to say a lot of it has to do with family. Definitely a lot of it has to do with family and the progress moving forward, right? It could be that some of you, yes, you've reached a certain level of completion in the sense that you have everything you need. You have your lover, you have your happy home life, you have your career, but something else is still missing. And you're working on that, right? And the inspiration is coming in for you to work on that. It could be very well that you and your close-knit family, sort of your wife, husband, and children, decide to perhaps branch off from the extended family, maybe open your own business, right? In any case, there is a strong creative energy coming in, strong inspiration coming in. And for a lot of you, it's going to feel like something you have known for quite some time that you have been wanting to work on. And now the time is right. You have everything you need. You have the support that you need, and you have the enthusiasm to follow it through. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So double nines. Some of you are coming into this week with a feeling of your finances perhaps being a little bit under threat, or perhaps being a little bit sort of in jeopardy, right? This is Four of Pentacles, is when we're holding on to the stability that we have so far for fear of losing it. Sometimes this can be greedy or miserly energy, but miserliness and greediness only comes out of fear. And the essence of Four of Pentacles is indeed a fear that in some way your career, your finance, your financial stability in some way is being threatened. You come into the week with a Nine of Cups. Interesting, you have a Nine of Cups and a Nine of Swords. Now, Nine of Cups is all about understanding the blessings in your life, being happy for those blessings, being happy for all the wish fulfillment that you've had in your life. It's a real sense of, you know, I'm so lucky, you know, to have experienced so much. However, the one thing that the nine cards all miss is that deep love connection, right? Or that connection to someone else. Within all of the nine cards, we have a feeling of the hermit. And here we have sort of, yes, you're happy, you have wish fulfillment, you have happy relationships, family and friends, but that sort of, this could be the one, that deeper sort of soulmate connection still eludes this person, right, who's resonating with this energy. And they're still feeling quite alone. Even with all of these blessings, they feel like they're quite alone in the experience of it. So you met up with this, and it's interesting. You start off the week with this sort of financial scare or worry. You're very quickly reminded of the happiness that you gained from your relationships. And I think a lot of this serves to sort of like allay your fears here. This could very well feel like when you're getting together with people over the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever your faith is. Of course, there is this feeling of completion. There is this feeling of, you know, being happy, being blessed, having so many, you know, good connections around you, right? And so this may be coming out of this holiday time, yet and still, something bothers you, right? Something is bothering you. And the Nine of Swords is coming out because you are having anxiety. So it's quite interesting. It could be that you have a financial worry, Capricorn, that you're not wanting to tell the family about. You're not wanting to tell your relatives, your family, your loved ones, your friends. You don't want them to worry about it, right? Because you're feeling so blessed right now. You're feeling so thankful right now. And I think for some of you, you are sort of trying to keep a lot of plates up in the air, but you're not accepting any help from anyone. And so you're finding yourself alone. Here we have the Nine of Swords. And again, a solitary experience because you are kind of alone with your anxiety, alone with your worry and your angst, having some sleepless nights. Let go of control issues is one of the messages here, and it could very well be this. If you're trying to control every single thing in your life and you're not reaching out or accepting help from others, Capricorn, it can feel very overwhelming. It can feel very isolating and alone. But this very much feels like a Capricorn who has some kind of financial worry, and they're not wanting to upset their loved ones with it. They're not wanting to upset their friends or their family with it. And they're keeping it all inside. And, you're going to have to reach out to you for someone to help you at some point, because these sleepless nights and this anxiety that you're suffering under is not going to be any help to you. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Some of you, excellent, are coming into this week with this opportunity, this golden opportunity, pretty much that has landed in your lap, I'm going to say. And you go for it, right? This opportunity is great. It does have a sense of completion to it, in a sense that for some of you, you may have really worked very, very hard in a particular area of your career or your business, and you've leveled up, right? You've leveled up. You completed the work you needed to complete, and now the real opportunities come in because you sort of resonated up to a level, and now you can handle this Ace of Pentacles. It could be if you have worked your way up in your career, in your company to a certain level. And now the type of opportunity that's coming in is an opportunity that's going to take you to a whole nother stratosphere, a whole nother level, right? This is what we mean by completion and then beginning anew. There's definitely a feeling of creativity inherent in this. However, you're met with the Eight of Cups and you round off with a Ten of Swords. So this opportunity that comes into you, Capricorn, you are feeling very strong about it, but you're also feeling like you need to be very careful with those around you. Set boundaries in your relationships with this Eight of Cups. You've been pouring a lot of energy into people who don't give you anything in return. And I'm going to say that in response to this sort of golden opportunity coming in, I think a lot of you, especially this last kind of week of the year, full week of the year, you decide that, look, I'm going to keep some people at bay. I'm going to enforce my boundaries with people because I already know that the type of, some of these relationships or connections I've been involved in, not only do I want to stop pouring my energy into them, but now that this beautiful opportunity has come into my life, I need to enforce boundaries lest they try to manipulate or take advantage of what I'm going through or my opportunities that are coming to me. Right? It's an understanding of, look, I'm about to resonate up. I'm about to level up, and I don't need sort of haters and bloodsuckers and energy suckers around me. I've already put too much into these relationships that give me nothing in return. And now it's time for me to also sort of raise the quality of relationships that I'm willing to engage in, sort of raise my criteria, you know what I mean? Raise my standards. I'm about to blow up with this opportunity. I've worked really hard, and this is certainly an opportunity that promises wealth and prestige, right? Honor, acknowledgement, right? And so you're not willing to take some of these sort of more shallower relationships with you. And so you're cutting them off. You're turning your back because you see in the future that there's not going to be any room for these type of relationships once you fully embrace this opportunity. You round off the week with a Ten of Swords, which is the end of strife and trouble. And I'm going to say for some of you, it's almost as if this new opportunity is sort of a catalyst for you to turn your back on relationships that haven't been good for you. And then the knock-on effect of that is that you're finally done with a particular area of your life or stage in your life where you have really taken a lot of knocks to the ego. You've had to pick yourself up a lot of times. I think a lot of these swords that you've taken because that figure on the ground is representative of the ego. Okay. And so when we talk about Ten of Swords, we talk about a death of the old ego and a new you rising from this, right? The new you, the ego, we hope to be smaller. And we also hope that we expect that this new version of you can't be hurt by the same sort of swords anymore because you've just gone through it, right? And so this is also another completion, another 10, another leveling up. And it's a very strong knock-on effect from the opportunity coming in, the way you handle those around you, and this whole intention of putting all your focus and all your strength and energy into this opportunity also catapults you out of this stage in your life where you're no longer having to entertain people who have hurt you, who have knocked you down. It's like the end of strife and trouble, and it's also the end of weak and sort of empty relationships, right? Six of Swords, the Chariot, wow, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so 6 is the number for journeying towards harmony. This is going to be the last one. This is the last spread. 6 is the number for journeying towards harmony. And again, a lot of you are turning your back on strife and trouble and arguing. You're turning your back on that 5 of Swords sort of energy. And you're starting a whole new path in your life with this Chariot. The 6 of Swords is one of these really intentional cards that once you make this decision to turn your back on strife and trouble, oftentimes the universe will right away reaffirm your decision or right away give you sort of that that boost, right? It'll work with you. The universe works with you when you work on yourself. Whenever you do something intentionally positive for yourself, your higher good, the universe loves to see that. Because it's like the universe is watching one of its children take care of itself. You know, think about how you feel when your children do good things for themselves. When your children make good decisions, you're proud, right? Aren't you proud? Don't you love it when they make good decisions for themselves? Don't you want to help them when they make good decisions for themselves? Well, the universe is the same way. We are children of the universe, and the energies that are out there enjoy and love and connect with us when we do good things. And so right away, you are coming into an opening of a whole new path in your life with this Chariot energy. And you round out the week with a Queen of Pentacles, which is not only are you sort of starting a whole new stage in your life, right? But it's another stage in your life in which you sort of progress your creativity with regard to your career. I'm going to say this decision to turn your back has probably been in the area of your career or business where you've turned your back on the way of working that has been really sort of not in line with your morality or your spirituality or the way you want to conduct your work, right? And so you're seeking an avenue where your work and the way you conduct your work is more in line with your desire to have harmony in your life, right? And so you round off the week with this Queen of Pentacles in a sense that you have everything that you need now to work on your true path, right? Your true baby, your true desire with regard to your career. And this path, this new path with the Chariot really opens up the way for you and reaffirms for you that, you know, your focus and your intention right now is exactly where it should be. Queen of Pentacles is the queen who really has built herself up from nothing. You know, she's come from a very barren place, and through blood, sweat, and tears, and pouring her heart into her work, she has created this garden around for herself. And I think this is something that you understand. It's this feeling of finally being able to work in an area of your career where you can truly give it your whole heart because you're not dealing with this kind of caustic, toxic environment before, which kind of left you working half-heartedly. You know, it's almost as if leaving sort of that 9-to-5 job, perhaps even to work on your own business, right? Or leaving a particular career field that wasn't making you happy to go into a field which has always been your dream, and now you're able to put all of your energy into it. And this is a real shift from one path to another, right? It's a real cosmic egg energy in a sense of completion and leveling up, like I said. It could also be a feeling of sort of snake energy in a sense that all the creative potential that you have now is going to be allowed to be free, right? Because you are setting up an environment where you can really sort of put your best foot forward. You're not being hampered by sort of whatever toxicity that you have turned your back on here. All right, Capricorn, this is your reading, December 22nd to the 28th. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that bell notification just for the next few days in case you are the winner of the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And I will be announcing the winner, I believe, tomorrow, which is Monday. So please leave your your bell notification on, at least for the next couple of days, so that you can get the announcement, because once the announcement goes out, I will be expecting that individual to get back to me as soon as possible with their address so I can ship out this beautiful oracle deck to them. If you want to get a private reading, or you want to get a tarot answer to one of your questions, which is a 10-minute recorded answer, you can go ahead and follow those links at the top of your screen. But for right now, Capricorn, have a wonderful penultimate week in 2019. And I'll see you next Saturday for the last weekly of 2019. Bye-bye now.